holiday I'm particularly fond of?
In Tioman Island, an island off the coast of Malaysia. And we stayed at this like seaside resort.
Morocco. I've never been to anywhere like that before.
Around New Year's time, we'd always go to Switzerland. We went to New York when I was like 7.
It was this like really tropical area, and at night when we like got out, like heading to the main eatery bit, looking up to the sky, completely clear. It was literally littered with stars, and I remember just speechless in that moment.
So I was really young. We stayed in this really, really grotty hotel. I thought it was the coolest thing when I was a kid. There'd be like a big New Year's party, and there'd be like a 7-course dinner. They'd be like decorating. They'd always put up so many decorations and like paper streamers, so we'd see it like getting all ready.
The woman who was kind of like the hotel manager, I think her name was Karen. Every time she'd speak to you, she would wink. So then like when we were going around Morocco, we'd just be like winking to each other, or like she just do it all the time.
It was dark outside. I just remember the feeling of it a lot, and I just remember the colour yellow. Alpine wood, all the tables, and red is definitely a colour. All the like cushions and like carpet was this red colour.
I think the sand was like quite white. Oh, crystal clear blue waters, tropical sea salt, kind of like that breeze coming through.
Yves Klein blue. It's like this really specific blue colour. The Yves Saint Laurent house is painted in that blue.
I just remember eating pistachios at her house. My granny would always go and get like fresh bread rolls from this bakery, and like she'd get me and my sister these ones that like looked like mice, like they had little raisins for eyes. But I just remember like we'd always be excited to go just to have those rolls.
When we went down to like the eating area, there was also this pool table. They brought out the sticks, and you have chalk. I think I sneezed and then a bit flaked into my mouth. They had kind of like cardboard shreddings.
I remember you'd always smell the tea, because every time we went anywhere they'd always give you Moroccan tea in these really beautiful metallic teapots, and then you'd also have it in glasses, like a really small glass, and it'd always come with like sugar.
The Statue of Liberty, and I remember I like when I close my eyes I can think of like the taste I thought the Statue of Liberty had. I don't know how to describe it. It makes sense to me as like a colour.